Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jordia. I am a Filipino-American registered nurse, OFW, a traveler, and the founder of Travel Doves. I remember the day we circled on the calendar, marking our long-awaited return to the Philippines after 16 years. It wasn't just a vacation, it was a pilgrimage back to where my life began, and the sheer excitement of it all was almost palpable. But before anything else, please like and subscribe below. This video is brought to you by Travel Doves. Please support my channel so that I can continue to create educational videos like this. In the throes of preparation, that mix of joy and nerves seemed to buzz through the household. It felt like more than planning, it was gearing up for a milestone. A lot is happening very quickly, and when it comes to a journey as significant as this, every detail holds weight. The anticipation was not merely about sightseeing, it was about rekindling bonds with my relatives, some of whom my children knew only through stories and the distant voices from online chats. The thought that my girls would finally meet their grandfather and cousins in person brought an inexplicable warmth to my heart. As a nurse, my mind was also fixated on ensuring that our travels were safe, especially considering the current global health climate. I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a twinge of anxiety about traveling such a long distance with my family, but being prepared is in my nature. We discussed at length with the kids about the cultural significance and the emotions tied to this homecoming. I'm here to help you with travel prep, throwing in a dash of my personal experience. This isn't just about getting on a plane, it's about preparing to immerse yourself once again in a world so familiar yet distant. It is about enveloping yourself in the warm embrace of family and a culture you've longed for. So, let me walk you through how we readied ourselves for the trip, especially for the cross-world trek from JFK, USA to Manila, Philippines. So we start packing with wisdom. We made sure that we are preparing for our long-haul flight to Manila. I'm going to share some nifty packing strategies we used for our marathon journey from JFK to Manila. The right luggage makes a world of difference, especially when you're traveling halfway around the globe. For us, it was about finding that sweet spot between convenience and comfort, and I'm pretty stoked about how we nailed it. Each family member got their own lightweight luggage set equipped with user-friendly pockets designed to keep important documents handy. For these long flights, you can't go wrong with cozy attire. You do not want to feel uncomfortable while flying a long-haul flight. Traveling uncomfortable would be the longest flight you will ever had in your life. That cozy attire rule applied to all of us, full gear for max comfort. Think soft, loose clothing, nothing that pinches or prods when you're trying to catch some shut-eye in the sky. And those travel-sized neck pillows? Talk about a game changer. Having one of these lets you doze off without the dreaded head bob. Do not forget to include a comfortable shoes. If you can wear sports shoes, the better. Now, here's a pro tip from a nurse: leg compression socks aren't just a fashion statement, they're crucial for your health on long-haul flights. Sitting for an eternity isn't ideal, so these socks can seriously lower your risk of developing blood clots. Blood clots is a serious medical condition that can be fatal if not treated. Sitting or staying in one position for a long period of time can lead to this problem. So, moving your legs and body are needed. Still, it's always wise to get up and stretch those legs every couple of hours if possible. In my opinion, managing to walk around the plane and stay hydrated is key. You can do a dangle leg exercise or side leg swings. And if a low dose of aspirin is part of your routine, don't skip it, it can help keep the blood flowing. But of course, always consult with your healthcare provider before making any medical decisions. I really hope that these travel hacks give you some peace of mind as you prepare for your own long-haul adventure. Next up, I'll share the heartwarming experience of our Manila touchdown and the celebrations that followed. So stay tuned, and you're going to find out about the side of the Philippines that fills every Filipino's heart with joy. Joyful reunions and the warmth of Filipino hospitality. I'm going to tell you about one of the most heartwarming aspects of our trip, the moment we set foot on Philippine soil. Stepping out of the Manila International Airport was like walking into a wall of warmth, not just from the tropical climate, but from the beaming smiles and open arms of the relatives who'd come to greet us. You're going to find out about the significance of family in the Filipino community. Over there, family reunions are more than a gathering, they're a festive celebration of kinship and shared history. Our arrival turned into an impromptu fiesta, complete with local delicacies and an endless stream of stories and laughter. The main event was my youngest daughter's birthday party, which was planned to coincide with our visit. It wasn't just about marking another year, it was a rite of passage, and her Filipino cousins were set to make it a truly memorable occasion. The joy was palpable as they met in person for the first time, despite years of talking through screens. This isn't just about a joyful reunion, it's also about the bittersweet reality of living away from home. Saying goodbye to family with the knowledge that thousands of miles would soon separate us again was tough. But we left with our hearts full, knowing that bonds like these don't fray with distance. Such experiences are stitched into the fabric of every family that lives apart. They shape us, teach us, and remind us of where we've come from, and in them, we find the strength to continue weaving the story of our diaspora, wherever we may be. So what about cherishing memories and planning future visits? You're going to find out about the moments that cling to your heart long after the suitcases are unpacked and life resumes its regular pace. Our trip to the Philippines was more than just a vacation, it was a sentimental journey reconnecting us with our roots and enriching our family's story. It's not easy living thousands of miles away from loved ones. Each hug, each shared laugh, each story told feels all the more precious. We carry these memories with us, using them as a bridge between the visits. The day-to-day life in the USA and the warm, bustling life in the Philippines seem worlds apart, but it's the love of family that unites them. In my opinion, international travel is far more than a means of leisure, it's a crucial thread that weaves the tapestry of our family together, across oceans and through time. Staying connected through calls and social media helps, but nothing compares to the joy of in-person embraces. Choose something that resonates with you when it comes to keeping the bond strong. In our case, we create photo albums and video compilations, celebrating the moments we spent together. We share these online with our family to laugh and reminisce, keeping the connection alive. So my question to you today is, how do you plan for that next reunion? For us, the answer lies in being proactive. We're already discussing our next visit, maybe for a holiday or another birthday, ensuring that the tradition of togetherness continues. I really hope that you've enjoyed reading about our family's journey to the Philippines. If you've been in a similar position, separated from family by distance, I'd love to hear your strategies for keeping those important relationships thriving despite the miles. Remember, your first attempt doesn't need to be your last. Relationships are a work in progress, and the joy is in the journey. For flights, hotels, and vacation activities, please visit traveldoves.com.